And welcome back. Today we have the Synco, and this is the XView M4 Selfie Monitor. Now, if you guys are brand new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Always try to get you guys some pretty cool stuff that you might like. Now, why would you want this on your phone? Most of the time when we're taking selfies, we use the tiny little camera in the front, and let's be real, it's not the best camera. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes we might get some good pictures, but most of the time it's very lucky if we get a good selfie. And our better cameras are always in the back of your phone. Problem is, it's really hard to take a picture and to make sure you're centered and you're not blinking or you're looking good. So something like this gives you pretty much a monitor in the back of your phone so you can see exactly how it looks like. So if you're taking a nice group shot like this and you want to use the back of the camera, yeah, that's going to be pretty nice, so that way you could have better pictures since you are going to be using your better camera in the back. So always been super curious about this stuff, and I'm excited to see how this is. If your phone already has the MagSafe thing here, you can use it. Mine, I have a case that has it built in, so that's what I'm going to be doing. There is some instructions here, but I'm kind of curious just to see how it works without going through all the instructions. There is a USB-C to USB-C cable inside, and then again, like I said, you do have that magnetic piece if you want to add to your phone. So there it is right there. Mine sits a little bit higher, so I'm going to put it on. As you can see it, yeah, this is on an Android, and that case works pretty nice. So cool. Let's go ahead, and it's an off and on switch, and the quality on this thing feels very, very nice. When you do turn it on, you can see my camera there, but yeah, the screen is actually very high quality. So it says phone connection guide, enable screen projection function, Android wireless on your phone. So let's go ahead and scan down here. Now I do have a smart view mode. I don't see, it says for Android use wireless projection, which I don't see that on my phone. Step 2 says camera control. So enter your Bluetooth mode. So I do see one that says photo here. So I'm gonna click on the photo. So it's pairing, pair, and okay, I think we're connected. So let me see here. For iOS, it does say mirror screening. I have this thing called Smart View Mirror Screen. So let me just do this, continue, and I'm using the Smart View. So, okay, Synco, yeah, it looks like it popped up right here. So just gotta look at it a little bit different. Sometimes the wording is different, but that's okay. So it's syncing, mirror casting is connected, and cool, wow. Check this out, I'm on my phone. If I'm moving it, yeah, that's very, very cool. Okay, so let me go ahead and plug it in just like this. I'm going to now turn on my camera here, and right now it's pointing to the screen. So I'll do this. I'm going to point the camera to myself, and while I'm doing that, you can see right there exactly how that looks like. That's very, very nice. Now there is the picture, there is the mode, it is, and it's all on the device here. That's cool. So let me go ahead and take a picture. Oh, cool. So this button makes it upside down or right side up, just depending on how you're holding it. The power button took the picture. So wow. If you guys can see that, that's pretty funny. Yeah, quality looks great. I'm able to use the back of the phone, which is nice. You do have another option right here for, looks like volume and stuff like that. So, oh, cool. So you could actually hear, this is volume up and volume down. So if you need to listen to something, you can. Yeah, that's very, very nice here. So quality on this thing's good. Tells you the battery life, all the different modes and everything on here. And it's great because you could just snap it on just like this, and then everything that you see here, I'm actually able to see it right there. So yeah, very, very cool and exciting to have stuff like this, because every time you're taking pictures, you want to be sure that it looks good. Now, of course, this isn't a touch screen, so I cannot do anything like this. It's going to be all revolving around those buttons. Now, I wonder if I could take a screenshot if I hit that power button here. So okay, so if I do hit that power button, it actually puts my phone on like vibrate mode or silent mode, which is nice. Now, when you are doing wireless shooting, that power button is just a short press. It can connect your phone via Bluetooth, open the camera, short press, shutter button to shoot or record. So depending if you're on photo mode or video mode, so you can do both. You do have the second one, which is the aspect ratio. That's where it kind of like flipped over. You do have the screen mirroring if you do. So long press will do the aspect ratio. So full screen, stretch, standard. And that's on that power button. On the second button, if you do a short press, it short press the mirror button to flip the screen. So if it's like this, it will flip it over like that. That's on that second button. Long press and it will rotate it. So let me show you guys here. If I do press it once on that second button, you'll see it screens it over. If I do a long press, it's going to flip it upside down. So yeah, that's actually pretty nice. And again, you have to have your camera turned on when you're doing all this stuff. For the volume, if you do short press up or down, it's just going to go up or down. And it says there plus minus on the side for the volume. And that's going to be a short press. Now, if you want the brightness on this thing to be brighter or darker, you long press either volume up or volume down, and it will activate. It'll activate the bright screen. So right here, I'm just doing the volume. As you can see, it's like a blue color. And as it goes away, just go ahead and long press either the minus or the plus. And then instead of blue, it's going to come up yellow. There it is. So there's the yellow, and it'll turn either all the way up, or if I hit it down, same thing, it'll go down one. So yeah, very nice, very simple how this one works. And I'm guessing if I just hold that power button, it's gonna either turn off or just depending on what I'm using. So, oh, actually the aspect ratio just kind of blew up a little bit. So that's pretty neat. And then of course to turn it off, and I don't know, I forgot about this, but there's gonna be a switch down here at the bottom where it's just off and on. So if I turn it off, boom, it's gone. So very, very nice. This is something that I would definitely be when I'm traveling and I'm doing some videos. I could just have it right here, and then I could easily just do a quick picture, and then I have that shutter button there at the top that I could just take it, and then I am good to go. So yeah, pretty nice, amazing. A lot of companies are setting this up where you could easily get it and hook it up. This one was probably extremely easy. The wording was a little bit different from what I'm used to, but this is something that I would definitely be using as I'm traveling a lot and taking some good pictures with the better camera on the back of the phone. So let me know what you guys think. Always try to get you guys here hooked up with something really nice. Hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you guys do check the description below for the links for this stuff. So yeah, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.